Hi, I'm Kevin Whitted. Welcome to the Kevin Whitted School of Basketball. Let me tell you a little bit more what this school is all about.
My son really enjoys basketball, and he's been asking me about getting involved with whatever basketball is going on in town, and so we found the Kevin Whitted School of Basketball.
You know, my mentor, Gannon Baker, put me on with this guy, Kevin Whitted, said he's the best in the business right now. Come down and just learn from him.
He likes to get as much practice in as possible, so I've got him out here learning the fundamentals with Kevin.
I thought it could help my son with his basic fundamentals. He definitely needs it.
He's 9 years old, and I'd really like to see him working on the basics, and the basics being dribbling, passing, shooting.
She and I have been looking for some extra push to push her game to that next level.
The Future Ballers program is about really working on the total game. I think the game today is really segued away from skill development, and I think players are made in the off-season, not in season. That's what this school is really about, really dealing with all the total aspects of the game, dribbling, passing, and shooting. These three things need to be worked on in detail in the off-season as much as possible, and that's what this school is about. We're working on footwork, we're working on hand-eye ball coordination, we're working on speed and agility, quickness. And what we're doing is we're strengthening players to become strong in both hands. When players are strong with the left and right hand, they become better players. They become better shooters, they can attack better, and they're not very timid about going to the rim in any type of way.
All right, hard work on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
All right, good job, guys. Good, ready? Good, ready?
The Shooting Lab is a great program, I think, that's really designed for players of all skill level. Most players want to improve on their shooting all the time, and they just don't have the mechanics or the coach there to really give them guidance. The Shooting Lab is a great device, particularly for shooters that want to improve their accuracy, their field goal percentage. We can pinpoint areas, and to really start off with that, we really focus on the body. We start from the feet all the way up to the head, and through the arms, through the follow-through. And what we do is we use the devices like cameras to really film players at different positions, doing different things, particularly at a standstill shot. We look at players shooting from different angles, really coming off of curls. We like to look at players shooting off the dribble, which gives a player an opportunity to see on film where they're lacking certain skills and they have to pick up. And I think the Shooting Lab will definitely show them that. And what we do is over a period of time, which is 4 to 5 weeks, I think we can really make a change. And this program is particularly great in the off season for any player, whether you're in junior high, high school, college, or pro. Well, I think groups are great, particularly when they're small. Having guys or girls in the gym that have equal skill level actually helps each student push to get better. It's not a competition, but it's more or less a way of helping a student move a lot faster. At the same time, we're still dealing with the individual, and this program is particularly great in the off-season for any player, whether you're in junior high, high school, college, or pro.
Let's go to work. All right, work hard on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Work hard.
All right, here we go. Give yourself some space.
Well, the private lessons are designed for individual play. It's really a program designed to tailor-made a workout for that particular player. Certain drills that we do, we work on a lot of drills that focus on footwork. You can work on their agilities, work on their speed, work on everything at the same time. The passing drills, different ways of passing the basketball on the move, the basic skills of passing. We work on ball handling drills as well, starting off with 1 ball to 2 balls, which we find out quickly how strong the left and right hand is. And then we come into a shooting segment, which we find out immediately where your range particularly is on the floor. We find out how strong you are with both hands shooting. And I think these small things really help when you get into a private setting. It builds a better rapport between myself and the student. It gives me a chance to really observe really what they're doing, what they're not doing well, and it gives me a chance to give a student extra repetitions, which really enhances them over a period of time.
You got to stop and go again.
Well, the Hour of Power is a 60-minute workout. It's done in segments where we take the first 15 minutes and we work on strength and conditioning and flexibility. Most pro players need to work on their flexibility in the off season. So we'll take a segment of the workout and really focus on our flexibility, stretching, particularly learning how to get loose properly. We focus on speed and agility, quickness for a segment as well. And we focus on dribbling for a segment. We work on shooting for a segment. And then we'll segue right into some passing. We work on a combination of things all together for a segment. Then we focus on defensive drills. With all that said, in a 60-minute time frame, it really wears a guy down. And I think the Hour of Power is a great program, not only for professional athletes, for college and high school athletes, because it really builds endurance. It really tests a guy mentally and physically.
Split, split. Remember, the ball's got to be faster.
Well, the summer camp is more about skill development and less about just playing games. Skill development should be stressed more in the summer because most kids, they really want to learn. But the thing is, it's not a program that's detailed enough for kids. We're looking for all types of students because we have players coming from all different perspectives. So elementary, we have middle school, we have high school students. So they're all ages, all skill levels. We take the morning session to really focus on the ball handling, the shooting. And we really try to really go hard every morning to really overemphasize those skills. In the afternoon, we try to take time to really focus more on offense for maybe an hour or two. Then we may go another couple of hours working on defense. Then we'll tie things all up together in the last couple of hours of the day where we allow them to play and allow them to be creative. I think if you take the time in the morning to really work on these particular skills and the early part of the afternoon to work on these individual skills on offense and defense, we have a better player by the end of the week, and they have a firmer understanding of the game and what's expected from them when they get into a team setting.
Any questions? All right, here we go. Come on. Here we go. Hard work on three, all right? 1, 2, 3.
I've seen a lot of improvement. I'm really, really pleased and excited and appreciative that Kevin Whitted has gotten so involved with the kids and with the actual development of the kids. He takes a very caring but intense approach to making sure the kids learn the basics of the game.
He's not in here trying to be, you know, a drill sergeant. He's in here teaching us, and we're also getting conditioned. He makes it fun, and that's what a lot of coaches, you know, are missing out on these days.
Oh, it's going to definitely help him when he gets on the court and plays.
She likes the individual attention. This is the first chance to be with a group, but I can see that she likes to be able to see what other kids are doing and to see where she's at and what she's doing.
And I've been very pleased and, like I said, appreciative that he's gotten so involved and done it from a caring perspective and still retaining a level of intensity that makes sure the kids develop.
You know, we come in here and we building our skill level. You know, Kevin, he's a vet. You know, he knows what he's talking about. And we've been given this opportunity to come in and work with each other.
Because, you know, all the skills you learn out here, he's going to remember them. And he gets in a situation, you know, where somebody's guarding him, he'll know how to do the two-step or, you know, protect the ball.
And his dribbling's improved, his shooting's improved, defense improved, working them hard.
Giving them the basic skills on a day-to-day basis and really focusing on those things every day will help a student go home and do these things on their own. Because a lot of these drills that we do can be done right there in your backyard. But the bottom line is until you get in a setting where it can be drilled home to the point where you firmly understand what you're really trying to do, it really won't benefit you. If we can get those skills across, every student can take this information home and really perfect it for themselves.
Let's go to work. Let's get it in. All right, stay together. 1, 2, 3, stay together. Here we go. Let's get on the end.